Tried to be nice, but since 2016, the VAST's got done, and the Department of Public Works in Gilford, well, stopped the water coming out of the storm gutter and pouring into my home when it rains heavy. Yeah, you see the storm gutter in a little spot there, cracking up. Ground's running away under it. Yeah, they repaved the road, but they didn't repave the storm gutter. Funny. You see, there's been somebody buying up all the land because they built a, well, they actually illegally built on Aquifer Protection District. Yeah, 4 buildings. Town property tax shows 1. Last year it showed 2. The state shows 2. I see 4 in my beautiful view I used to have. But then my property taxes also say that, well, this house and land was worth more in 2009 than 2017. That makes sense. What did you build in 2017? 2 Paugus Bay boat storage buildings illegally in the wrong spot. Yeah, I guess environmental attorney, Stephen Nix. Yeah, I'd stay in Boston. But he was on the town board and told, what was it, the owner of Beans and Greens, we're not here to discuss the fact that it's an industrial operation or anything else. Yeah, looked at the minutes a long time ago, but you all knew that, didn't you? Yeah, that's why now you're threatening to do what with taxes? You see, you can't actually, because, oh, that's right, theft of service on your behalf. You're not keeping up your end of the bargain. Yeah, you don't follow the law? Think about that. And, you know, water pouring out of the ground in my backyard. That's the damnedest thing. Does that happen at your house? If water started coming out of the ground randomly, your house, what would you do? I even called the governor about it. Well, actually emailed first. Talked to Ann, was it? She's not a friendly lady. She actually said that the governor doesn't take care of the public. And the towns tell the governor what to do. I want to show you something. Because you're going to get a kick out of this. You are. I didn't eat lunch. I'm sorry. I know it's rude. Me. Yeah, you see, I even had an office in the LOB, Legislative Office Building. Well, I shared it with the senators. I was in college. So, you see, when I call and say, you know, there's a sinkhole under my home, got a problem here, I expect not to get laughed at and told to go away. Do you get the picture yet? Especially considering, what was it, Governor graduate, well, he grew up in Salem. I graduated from Salem High. He went to MIT. And this is where the plot thickens. The governor of New Hampshire went to MIT and got a BS. No, that's not bull, what you think it is. Well, kind of. But it's a college degree, sort of. But in environmental engineering. Yeah. So technically, and he cleaned up a bunch of hazardous waste places, right? The way he did that, and now there's water pouring out of my ground in the backyard since 2022, and I've been here since 1983. Makes me question something. Well, why do you need a well drilled at self-storage at 184 Old Lake Shore Road? Why would you get away with putting up 4 buildings? I'm sorry, I know, 1, right? That's right, property taxes say 1. At 26 Gilford East Drive. Yeah. How is it that even with the New Hampshire State Bar Association, can't find anybody that, well, actually, it's got the balls to take on the state? Weird. Or the town of Gilford. I guess it thinks that, well, everybody thinks that this town's just too, well, politically connected. Maybe. Then that proves just how goddamn stupid I am, ain't it? Yeah. Well, what do you expect when you put water in my home every time it rains? You don't do your job. You take away a very beautiful view. I've even driven to Alaska from here. Driven to Yellowstone twice from here in a pickup. This was my most favorite place in the whole world. Thanks for taking it away. Yeah. Drove all the way up the Alaskan Highway to Fairbanks. Well, the highway ends at Delta Junction in Alaska. Went down to Mount Denali. The day we left, it actually was crystal clear. Well, Mount McKinley's usually obscured some part of it, like, what, 90-something% of the time, I think it was. Went down to Anchorage, saw some people grandparents grew up with. I went down to homestead. I wouldn't get out of the truck. It was it's a fishing village, and now I'd actually like to go back up there and explore. It's a nice place, actually. Hard-working people. Give them a lot of credit. Well, I guess that's my 2 cents that nobody gives a damn about. You shouldn't either. I got real sick a while ago. Just pneumonia turned into respiratory distress syndrome, ARDS. Everything that could go wrong did. Too bad, because I know you've wanted this land for a long time. You thought I would give up, and you could take it. Well, just remember, hypothetically, even if somebody was to sell it, there's no law saying who it has to be sold to either.
This is the NOAA radio station KZZ 41 broadcasting on a frequency of 162.50 megahertz from the Mount Washington Observatory on the summit of Mount Washington in New Hampshire. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. Patchy fog in the morning. Highs in the mid-70s. Light and variable winds becoming south around 10 miles per hour in the afternoon.